Okay, this is the process done. And we're gonna paint the lid of the cocktail arcade machine that we're building. It's gonna be a Back to the Future theme. We're gonna paint it from both sides. Let it dry. And then when it's finally dried, now we're gonna install the vinyls for the cocktail table. We always try to apply several layers of clear paint so it gets more professional look. And now we're preparing the vinyls for the Back to the Future cocktail table. Getting them ready to install. See you guys in a few. Now, here we have the whole cocktail table in which we're working on right now. It's gonna be, as mentioned before, Back to the Future theme. It's gonna have a tilted screen and over 20,000 games. Now we're gonna proceed to install the vinyls and then we'll see how the lid is finally smooth, we're gonna proceed to install the vinyls now. It's a kind of slow process, so everything needs to be as perfect as possible, so we always take our time, but you're gonna see the results. We're gonna line it, make sure everything fits properly before we proceed to install the vinyls. Okay. Steady, and here we go. You gotta do it as smooth as possible so no bubbles emerge from the bottom and it doesn't affect the look of the cabinet. It's a pretty delicate process. Don't want to mess it up. That's why we suggest having two people do it at the same time instead of just one. And as you can see, no bubbles whatsoever. We're almost finished. Marty McFly and the dog look awesome. And you can see the DeLorean. And we're almost over. Be careful there. We're just gonna cut out the excess. Okay. we're just gonna cut out the excess. Always try not to mess up the vinyls. I'm trying to do both sides at the same time. And let's just skip forward a little bit so you can see how it looks when it's finished. A little skip forward, and we're almost done with the edges from the top of the cabinet of the cocktail table. We're gonna skip a little bit forward to see how it's gonna turn out. And we're almost done with the process. And pretty much we're almost over. Just getting a little imperfections. And now you can finally see that retro 80s, 90s, Back to the Future theme we're going for. Okay, that's how it looks. And you're gonna proceed to cut where the screen is gonna be. And that is exactly where the screen is going to be located. So unfortunately we're gonna get that I hate doing that. We're gonna get rid of the DeLorean. We're gonna see if we can save that piece of vinyl for some other part that we're gonna use for the cocktail table. We're just cutting the edges. I hate to see the DeLorean go. But there's always a way to keep it, so pretty much what we're gonna do in the future is try to install it in the video for when you turn on the cocktail table. So it's gonna show the DeLorean on the middle, so it doesn't lose that part. Now, pretty much the top part is done. And now we're gonna proceed to install the remaining vinyls for the control panel. And then you're gonna see the DeLorean. we're gonna proceed to install the crunchy molding. To be honest, that chrome T molding the customer chose for this machine, it was a perfect choice because it actually makes it stand out a little bit more, since you don't see too many machines using this chrome T molding. We're gonna skip forward, and then we're gonna show you how it looks when all the T-molding is properly installed. Now we're installing the DeLorean, which is gonna be located on the bottom control panel. And we're almost done. Almost done with the DeLorean and the control panel. And I don't know if you can see, guys, but there is no bubbles whatsoever on the surface. We're almost halfway done with the T-molding, and we're gonna cut the edges out of the control panel. And we're gonna skip forward a little bit, and let's see how it looks. And we're 100% done with all the edges and the chrome T molding. I don't know if you can see the difference, but it looks amazing. And we have the control panel, which we're now gonna proceed to install. Put all the proper buttons and joysticks, and we'll see how it looks. Thank you guys. We have the control panel already finished, and as you can see, the plastic glass is already installed. And now you can see how it looks with the control panel installed. It actually is gonna have two control panels. Those are the ones that are gonna be on the sides for the 16-1 cocktail table games. And this is the one that's gonna be for the Hyperpspin. Let me just turn it on, flip it to the other side so you can see from another perspective. Once the lid is flipped, you can see almost the final result. Maybe tomorrow we're gonna proceed to install the screen, glass, and buttons and joysticks. But pretty much you can see the whole Back to the Future theme. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, share and subscribe. Thank you.